Welcome to our Prodermal webinar. My name is Alison from the Prodermal team, and I'm here again at Dermalogica HQ, and I'm so excited to be able to bring you our second Q&A webinar on mastering your skincare. I'm happy to welcome back Samantha, who's one of Dermalogica's training specialists and is an expert on skin. And today she's going to help master your skincare routine.
Thank you so much. Looking forward. I'm so happy that I'm back again today.
Welcome, Sam. We love your advice and your expert skin tips. So Samantha, in today's society of social media and press, there's so much information available on skincare, and it can become super confusing. With so many product choices, how can we ensure that we stay on target and choose the right product that suits our skin so that we can get great results?
Yeah, so I remember in the last webinar I spoke about those foundation key products. So you're cleansing, you're toning, and you're moisturizing. But then you want to look at those targeted treatments that are going to be able to target your main concern. So we have many different options, from your exfoliations, your serums, even your mask treatments as well. So looking at your main concern, whether it's your breakouts, your pigmentation, or your aging, then you're going to be able to decipher which key category of products going to be best targeted to your concerns.
Perfect.
I'd also recommend to go see your Prodermal skin therapist and contact them, and if you have any other questions, they're going to be able to guide you then to making those right choices.
Absolutely. We can help in any way that you need with your skin concerns. Let's start at the basis of our skincare regime. We all know that cleansing, toning and moisturizing are so important, but can you explain why they're so important for a good skincare foundation?
Absolutely. So the foundation to good skin health is a clean skin. So if you don't clean your skin correctly, then the products you apply afterwards are not going to work correctly. Your skin is a living organ. We need to clean it every day. Imagine not brushing your teeth every day. It's the same kind of concept. So with our cleansing, we need to make sure that we're cleansing our skin, removing any dirt, so then when we apply our toner, it's going to be able to work to the best of its ability, applying that hydration to the skin. And then everybody needs to wear a moisturizer. Even an oily skin, you need to wear a light oil-free moisturizer if you don't like the feeling of that texture. But that's going to provide that protection against any nasties that are floating around there in the environment.
I noticed that you mentioned toners and how they hydrate the skin. The new age toners, specifically from Dermalogica, really do help to hydrate and give back to the skin, prepare the skin for moisturization. So they're very different to the old-fashioned toners of removing excess cleanser, aren't they?
Absolutely. So the cleansers, years ago, they always had a lot of oil in them. So when you use them on the skin, they would leave this oily residue. So the toners that unfortunately had a lot of alcohol in them, they were there to remove the oil, but we definitely don't have any of that in our toners. But the cleansers we have are all water soluble. So as soon as you apply water to it, it washes off and leaves no residue. So the toners are there to provide that hydration that we all need on a daily basis.
Perfect, exactly. And cleansing is one of the most important parts of our skincare routine, as you've just explained. But with the launch of Pre-Cleanse Balm, which I love by the way, can you explain why using an oil-based cleanser as your first cleanse is so important? And what's the difference between the new Pre-Cleanse Balm versus the Pre-Cleanse Original?
So an oil-based cleanser is phenomenal because if you think about the amount of things and products that goes on our face every day. So we apply our serums, our moisturizers, SPF, if we put foundation, blusher, contouring, highlighting, there's so many things.
It's a lot.
On top of that, we've got oils, we sweat, and we naturally shed dead skin cells. Okay, so all of that is on our face. So one cleanse is not going to be able to remove that. So an oil-based cleanser is going to be able to get onto the skin, dissolve all of those products and oils off the skin. So then it actually enables then your skin to be prepped for that second cleanse. And the second cleanse then can target your skin type. So whether you have a drier skin, a sensitive skin, or an oily skin. Now the difference between a pre-cleanse balm and a pre-cleanse oil is it's really a lifestyle choice when you look at both of these products. They're both a phenomenal first cleanse. We've got an oil and we have a balm texture. So it really depends on your preference. Many people who love pre-cleanse oil, they love the feeling of it on the skin, but some people prefer like just that nice balmier texture. We find a lot of people who have a drier skin actually prefer that texture, like the feeling of that melting on the skin. But if you look at the packaging of both products as well, one's in a pump form and one's in a tube as well. So if the tube one is phenomenal because it's great for traveling. You know, your product's not going to leak anywhere. It's phenomenal to throw in your gym bag. So if you go to the gym, you can bring that with you as well. And that one has a great little mitt to create that deeper exfoliation as well on the skin.
I love the mitt. It's my favourite thing to use with pre-cleanse balm.
Absolutely.
It works beautifully.
So nice.
Whilst we're on the topic of cleansing, one of the most popular questions that we get asked at Prodermal is about cleansing and exercise. Should our customers cleanse their skin after exercise? Should they double cleanse? Should they only cleanse once? What's your best advice?
So in an ideal world, we would love for you to do a double cleanse after a gym session. You know, when you're at the gym, you're producing excess oil, you're sweating. If you don't clean it, it's going to clog your skin. Also, if you're at the gym, you're producing a lot more heat. So you want to use something that can be quite calming on the skin as well. So we would love for you to do a double cleanse if you're at the gym, in the shower afterwards. However, we do understand as well, you know, you might not want to bring two products with you. If you don't want to do that, then make sure the cleanser that you are bringing, that you're still doing that double cleanse in the shower or over that sink basin as well.
So double cleansing with the same cleanser.
Yes, exactly.
Perfect.
And
Excellent.
a key one that a lot of people love after the gym is using the ultra calming cleanser because it's very, very calming on the skin as well. So it'll help to reduce that redness. You know, and for a lot of people, if you're going from the gym straight to work, you can be quite flushed. So you actually need to calm your face down afterwards.
Perfect. I love that advice. With the arrival of Daily Superfoliant, which I love, by the way, it's my favourite new go-to product, what are your tips to incorporate both the Daily Microfoliant and the Daily Superfoliant into a skincare routine?
So the Daily Microfoliant and the Daily Superfoliant are actually completely different in the way that they work. They're both just daily exfoliants. The first one, Daily Microfoliant, is like a light, gentle exfoliant, so it creates that nice polish and buff on the skin. Everyone can use it on their skin. Even a sensitive skin can use it, but they would probably use it 2 to 3 times a week. Now, when we look at Daily Superfoliant, it's a super exfoliant, so it's a lot stronger than your Daily Microfoliant. It actually has 5 exfoliating ingredients in it. So it's going to be very resurfacing on the skin. It's going to give you that super soft clean to the skin. It's also an anti-pollution product, so it's going to be able to draw any pollution out of the pores as well. So it's a phenomenal resurfacer that you can use. Now, you can use both of them on the same day.
Okay.
We would recommend one in the morning and one at night time. What I always say to people is listen to your skin, because we don't ever want to over exfoliate our skin. And if you use an exfoliator and it starts to feel a little bit hot or it might be a little bit of a tingling sensation, then you're doing too much exfoliation. So you want to make sure that you maybe start to use it every second day. So always listen to your skin. It will always tell you if you're doing too much exfoliation.
It's great advice, listening to your skin, because
Absolutely.
it will tell you, won't it?
Yeah. And we all love the feeling of after exfoliation. Yes. So we all want to do it more and more. Yeah. But sometimes our skin just can't handle it.
Yeah. Sometimes more is not such a great thing.
Exactly, yeah.
When can we incorporate other exfoliants into our routine? If we're using Daily Microfoliant or Daily Superfoliant on a daily basis, what other exfoliants can we utilise?
So we do have our weekly exfoliants as well. So our weekly exfoliants, depending on your skin concern, you would choose the exfoliant for that. So you can use it 1 to 3 times a week. But if you're going to use this on your skin, we would always make sure that you don't use your daily exfoliant on the same day, okay? Because it's just going to be too much exfoliation. Okay. So just discontinue the daily exfoliant on that day and then use your weekly one. But that's generally going to be jam-packed with more ingredients to give you those benefits of a super exfoliant.
And if I'm using my skin resurfacing cleanser, which is one of my favourites, and I love to use that as my cleanser, what other exfoliants can I utilise with that?
Yeah, so with your skin resurfacing cleanser, yes, it's a 2-in-1 cleanser and exfoliant. So we generally wouldn't recommend that you would use that and then use Daily Microfoliant and then use Superfoliant all in one day. It's just too much exfoliation. Yes. So if you're using your skin resurfacing cleanser in the morning, maybe you'll find that you'll use a daily option in the evening. So that's probably the way to go with that one.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. And many of our subscribers and our customers and clients are concerned about aging, aren't we all? What additions can we put into our skincare routine to really target aging and or premature aging?
So if we look at premature aging, one of the first things that we should be doing is looking at hydrating ingredients, your hydrating boosters, your phyto-replenish oil, your skin hydrating mask. These are going to keep those skin cells nice and hydrated and fresh and full of water, and it's going to help to minimize the appearance of those fine lines that we start to see. If we've already got some of those deeper lines, or unfortunately like that pigmentation that can make our skin look older, then you want to look at our retinol. So our overnight retinol repair is a phenomenal product that you can use. This is where you're going to get a lot of your results from. So it's a nighttime serum that you can use in your skin. It's going to be able to reverse the signs of age and help to inhibit that pigment that's being produced on the skin and give you that super soft feel on the skin as well.
And Sam, would you recommend when you're using a vitamin A product to utilize a sunscreen every single day?
Absolutely. We would always recommend using at least an SPF 30 every day with that as well, because using a vitamin A or retinol product actually can make your skin a little bit sensitive to the sun because it's already exfoliating all those old layers off. So absolutely using an SPF.
Perfect. And we're currently in an Australian summer when pigmentation can increase. What's your professional recommendation when it comes to helping reduce hyperpigmentation or pigmentation from the sun?
So pigmentation is definitely one of the hardest things to get rid of. So we always want to make sure that we're definitely using our SPF every day. So making sure that we're using SPF 30, SPF 50 on our skin, and make sure that we're reapplying it every 2 hours. If you're outside, if you can, wear a hat as well to protect your skin. And if you do get caught in the sun as well, you know, and you go home that evening, you're quite red, using those anti-inflammatory ingredients, using your ultra calming serum concentrate to help to reduce that inflammation on the skin also. Now we actually do have a whole range dedicated to that hyperpigmentation. It is one of the hardest things to remove, so you actually want to make sure that you're targeting that hyperpigmentation like 24 hours a day.
Okay.
So we've got 3 key products. Your C12 serum, which is my all-time favorite product to target that hyperpigmentation. It's a serum you would use every morning and nighttime. It's going to be able to inhibit or slow down that melanin that's being produced in the skin. But then we've also got Pure Light, which is an SPF 50. And SPF 50 is such a rare find nowadays. So it's a key product that's going to be able to protect your skin. And it's actually quite lightweight, doesn't leave that greasy residue, and does not clog your skin whatsoever. And the last one, which I absolutely love, is Pure Night. It's a nighttime treatment that actually gently exfoliates your skin while you sleep. So when you wake up the next morning, I find your skin, you've got this beautiful glow off it. It helps to even out that skin tone.
And we all want really even skin tone, because when we do have hyperpigmentation, it does tend to make us look a little bit more aged too, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Finally, we're all dying to know, what's your favourite all-time Dermalogica product and why?
Oh God, that is such a big question. I would have to say Ultra Calming Serum Concentrate. Reason being is I'm genetically sensitive and dry. I'm always itchy and I'm always trying to comfort my skin. And we've spoke already, you know, about how a lot of people can get those sensitivities at many times throughout their life, you know, whether it's the sun, whether it's pollution, whether it's over exfoliating as well on the skin. This is a key product that helps to reduce the redness. It makes my skin nice and strong as well, and just gets that barrier really strong. So it's a phenomenal product. I absolutely love it, and it's always that product that I always go back to.
It's the love that you have
Absolutely.
for your
Absolutely.
Dermalogica. So thank you so much today, Samantha, for sharing your expert knowledge. We really appreciate the time that you've taken to share some great tips and fantastic advice for our Prodermal customers.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. It was my pleasure, and anytime. I love talking about products and skin.
And we'll look forward to seeing you for another Prodermal webinar soon. So from Dermalogica HQ, we can't wait to see you soon.